I wonder if this is working. I do hope it is. Are we up? Oh, there is something on Twitch. I don't know how to check YouTube. Uh I I hope it's working. That would be really nice. I have not. Oh, I think it is. I don't know how to manage it on YouTube, but it says I'm live, which would be very nice. And yes, this is unscheduled. I'm just kind of like spontaneously streaming because, like, why the fuck not? And in classic me style, I will be imprisoning myself in the firing range for a while because playing Deadlock is obviously too meta for me. Just kidding. But yeah. So, the idea is for these set of streams, if anyone's watching, I don't actually know, is mostly just to investigate mechanics that haven't really been investigated much or are very, like, brief. And one such mechanic, to my annoyance, is damage amp or damage amplification, because it is by far and away the most inconsistent mechanic in the entire game. Not helped that there's a lot of heroes that have it. It's got both positive and negative values, and they all function differently. Like, some of them, it's just kind of like it shows as a separate instance. Like in Paradox. Like, it shows up as both gun and spirit, and then you have like Billy.
People ask me if I'm angry all the time, and it's like, yeah, I'm pissed.
You get like what's called true damage, this like white number. Actually, I don't know if I want to turn down my deadlock. It's a little loud. Ooh, there we go. So I mostly just want to know like what the differences are from like an interaction level. And I will document all of this, and maybe I'll make a video on it. I reckon this video, if I do make a video on damage amplification, it will end up being pretty long, because the first one was in of itself already nuanced, and things are even more complicated now. So yeah, and it's mostly just gonna be very like a QA testery, where I just kind of get the damage amp, compare it with some others, and then just see what I think is different. And then put it in like a big old document. Because, yeah, why not? So yeah, I shall do that. So the first thing I'm gonna do is, well, figure out all the damage amps in the game, because there's a lot, and they're all very different. So, time to get going with that, I suppose. Let's start, I guess, with... items is an easy way to go. So, yeah, I don't think there are any here. Nope. Now, oh yeah, damage amps are kind of, like, poorly defined. So, yeah, that doesn't help either. But basically, it's not resistant, it's not weapon damage. It has to be, like, a unique multiplier. And then I'll list it in. So, we go through, or at least what I believe to be a unique multiplier, because you never know, some of these items could be funny. I don't think they are. I think most of them work as you'd expect. But I'm sure some items are weird and funny. Oh, would this be a damage amp? I'm pretty sure this isn't. Spirit Ren. What about Spirit Ren, sir? Anyway, hello. I'm pretty sure crushing fit. This is not a damage amp, like your traditional damage amps, the bonus heavy damage. I would hate if it is.
Good luck.
Oh wait, this Billy's probably not the best character to try that on.
Take whatever they throw at me.
I don't think it shows as amped. Yeah, it doesn't. I think it's just a straight, like, it's like weapon damage, but like for melee. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's but like special. I don't know. Maybe I'll list it. Screw it. I'll do it. It makes life easy. Oh, right. I realize you guys cannot see the document that I want to make, so let me see if I can fix that. Do I add a source, and then do I add a... I just could add my display. Actually, no. I'll stay in game for now and just keep the document off, I think, because yeah. Isn't Spirit Rend a Spirit Amp? No. Okay, I honestly think with damage amps, the terminology is very loosely defined, which doesn't help. I don't think so. I think it's just Spirit Resist.
Hope you win whatever fight you're about to start.
Okay, I'll just shoot this guy a few times. That's, Spirit Rend takes ages to apply, doesn't it? And then I can just figure it out. Yeah, that's just a... Oh, they call it Spirit Armor. That is nice wording, consistent wording, Deadlock. Because that's clearly not Spirit Armor, it's Spirit Resist. Unless they want it to be called Spirit Armor, I don't know. Deadlock's full of weird inconsistencies like that. Melee charge here, and then I guess I'll put Rushing Fists. Oh, melee. Yeah. Those are just generic stats. Those are generic stats. Old shop nomenclature. What does that even mean? Nomenclature. I've heard of that word before, but I don't know what it means. Lucky Shot. I guess you could... I mean, Lucky Shot I know was its own unique thing. And same with Ricochet. These aren't really damage amps, but I can shove them on the list anyway. I guess Shadow Weave. It's just like things that are worthy of testing. Oh, Silence is a good one. Minus 25% spirit. I'm pretty sure that's unique, unless they've changed it. I know that like, that like between some of my videos, like some of my older ones, things have like changed, which is very annoying. I don't think any of those damage amps, which should be good. All right. Oh. And temporarily gain increased damage. Well, that makes life easy. That's definitely a damage amp. Rebuttal. There we go. That does remind me, parrying is also a damage amp, I believe. They made that a thing, where if you parry someone, you deal increased damage to them, and it's properly lethal, as if the stun wasn't already. It, yeah, it sucks. That's also another thing to sort of think about when considering interactions, because, yeah, not all damage amps amplify all damage in the same way. I think that's kind of... It's probably not that important, but it's nice to know. It's just those, like, teeny interactions that probably don't matter, but are just fundamentally interesting to me. I mean, I could put Return Fire. It's not really a damage amp. But it's like thing to test because it's just a big fat multiplier. Again, more just generic stats here and there. Pale Walker. Oh. Sheet Death. Oh yes, my favorite. I have never used it. Oh, I bought it and it never procced. Meow. No nomenclature. The term or terms applied to someone in the old shop was defined as spirit amp. Oh, I actually remember. Oh my, I think I remember what you're talking about. It was like, didn't it give like percent spirit damage? Like old Spirit Rend? Like it was actually really unique, and I honestly wanted to make a video about it. And then they changed the item, which I'm glad I never got to making a video, or even started, but I just thought it was really interesting. And then they moved the percent spirit power over to Boundless as well, I think. And also the user string of letters and numbers are meow. Meow indeed. Oh, Inhibitor, another damage amp or damage penalty. Or I think these two, they're definitely the same. Oh, they don't add up to minus 100 anymore. Hello. Is there a chance I could do a video on burst fire weapons where slow between firing and first fire? Okay, fun fact. So when I was thinking of videos to make, I'm kind of want to go about it in a bit of a new style. So like you can tell my older videos are very broad. They cover like one thing and then very in depth, like weapon damage, spirit damage, that kind of thing. And I didn't really. They're long to make. And I was thinking, I really like making the shorter videos where I kind of just talk about one stat in depth. And I really wanted to do fire rate next. Now, there is a bit of a problem. Fire rate has already been shoved onto the wiki, which kind of makes making the video a little obsolete. But I feel as though it might be worth making just purely to get the information out to more players, because, again, not every player looks at the wiki, and not every stat is intuitive. So I was thinking of making a video on it, and I was already aware of the fact, and I think most players that are active in like Deadlock socials, like Discord and Reddit, I reckon like a good chunk of them, they already know that like fire rate on burst weapons is just kind of mid. Like, so like a good. I mean, Sinclair has like 60% like fire rate, because I've been playing Sinclair recently. Like, it doesn't. Does it feel 60% fire? So, I mean, I guess with Sinclair it's a bit of an outlier, because he's only got a 2-round burst. I think Paradox is like a better example, no? Unless they changed it. Where is fire rate? Oh, I mean, Shadow. Yeah, like you can tell like the shots between bursts is like thing. In Spain, we just kind of understand. I mean, if I had a drawing tablet, it'd make things really easy, because then I could draw on like a blank slate. But actually, I might do that. Let me get PaintNet up, even though that completely defeats the point of what I want the stream to be. But hey, I let you have a lot. Okay, let me add a new source. Is it? I think it's a. Does it count as a game capture in OBS? Oh, I don't fucking know. It probably does. PaintNet. Capture a specific window. Yeah, there we go. Wait, do we have it? Oh, you can see it. Oh, but it's bad. Okay, right. Let me put it there. Why is it not full screen? Oh, is it just because PaintNet is with? Anyway, that does defeats the point. Okay, you can see my cursor. So let's say, oh, and if I click off it, it bugs out, right? Let's say that the red is like a bullet, right? So you got, let's say you have like a 3-round burst, right? And then we'll do like another 3-round burst over here, right? This leaves you with like 2 types of like gaps, right? What color do I want? Oh, I guess black. So you've got this gap here, this like gap that's marked in black, and this one we'll call okay, yeah, there we go. So the one in black is time between shots, right? And then if I get oh, I didn't want to do that PaintNet. Yeah, there we go. And if I get another color, let's say blue, we have now blue time between bursts, right? Yes, in between round, in between burst. And what fire rate does is it acts on the blue. So I cannot draw an arrow. So fire rate, right? It makes that like shorter. Enjoy my writing with a mouse. It does not. I cannot write with a mouse. So like if I had like, I don't know, 100% fire rate, what you could expect is this blue to sort of like half. Yep, it's all gone a bit wrong. My good old painting software, I guess. and then you bring this forward, right? And then that's what fire rate does. Why it doesn't affect the time between shots, I don't know. And really, I think we can all agree it should. Because in my mind, that should just be a number that Deadlock can change. Like the Deadlock devs can change. So I haven't been reading chat. Paralash. Oh yes, for burst weapons. I wish we had more items that refund stamina. I wish old kinetic dash so much and locket doesn't feel great. Yeah, stamina is very nice. Fire rate deletes space and time. Yes, but that is basically how fire rate works. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Fire rate on burst weapons in a nutshell. There are other things on fire rate, like I didn't actually know it didn't go below 50%, but that's also because I've never tested it. But that's like a neat little thing that the Deadlock devs have done. I wonder why they have a cap at 50% and not just like 99%. I don't know. But yeah. I'm a prominent leaker in the community for experiment, and one of the things that is quite literally this exactly. They're trying to fix fire on burst. In theory, it shouldn't be difficult, in my mind. But I'm not a Deadlock developer. Like, I would have thought it's just a number you can change dynamically, but hey. I mean, the TF2 leaked source code existed, the programmers losing their mind. We don't know what could be going on at Deadlock HQ. All kinds of shit could be going on. I hope it's not like that. That Shonik video is properly funny, if you haven't seen it. But yeah. Anyway, back to damage amps. I don't think there are more damage amps here. I guess Spellbreaker, you can kind of count Spellbreaker, sure. It's like, I know how that works. Probably they would do like, I do hope we get some more stuff for burst weapons. Yeah, I mean, burst weapons are generally very weird, actually. Because of the express shot interaction. I don't know if that's still true. My video on express shot. Where is express? There it is. And how, like, not all shots are the express shot, and it's also weird with, like, Paradox's gun. Like, I shoot one bullet there. And the fact that I shoot, like, I think is a 2 bursts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I fire, like, 2 bursts, but then they're not all boosted. There's some brutal build where everyone caught. Oh wait, let me see. Probably time to kill. They do like 1,000. I mean, don't players do like 1,000 DPS anyway with their gun. Does healing reduction reduce the HP you get from holding siphon bullets? Never tested, but I'm pretty sure it does. I think that's the general like consensus on siphon bullets. Siphon bullets is also another weird item. It's not like it's a completely different thing from like health as well. Where is it? Where is siphon bullets? There it is. Like, yeah, like when you die, the health is different from when it was stolen. Like it's a completely different variable, and it's I think it is affected by glass cannon. I could be wrong. I don't remember. I just remember that the stream I did about health the next day, it was my first stream. I think my information on that was wrong. I don't know how I got it wrong. I should have picked up on it, but it was. Oh well. For the fire rate, 50%. Oh, it was last October. I mean, it seems fair to balance it out at 50%, but I'm just interested why they did that, because as far as I know, does Deadlock have many hard caps on their stats? I always found that quite elegant that Deadlock effectively had no hard cap. They always managed to make it like a soft cap. Have you ever thought of making a Mythbuster type video? I actually haven't. That would be very fitting, actually. For me. As I am kind of just the firing range guy. Ish. I don't know if there is anyone else that hangs around in the firing range like I do. I should probably watch more Deadlock content creators. It's just, I don't know. I just haven't watched... I weirdly don't watch much content of the games that I play. Like, I don't play Clash Royale much, but I like watching Orange Juice. I mean, I used to play a lot of Clash Royale, but yeah. I don't like it much now. It's not the same game to me. But I still watch OJ. He's very good. Entertaining. Yeah. I don't think there are any damage amps here in Spirit. I will say, if it would be fun to see like all the interaction Bebop we can have. I have thought of that as well, like one ability versus like all. The only thing is I'd have to like, that'd be a lot of testing. I know it wouldn't be that difficult to do, it's just a bit boring to make, I don't know. There's not really much maths, but I can understand like the appeal in that kind of video. I should just make it. But yeah. Oh, Arctic Blast has a damage amp, doesn't it? But not Cold Front. Arctic Blast. What, that is probably the most annoying damage amp to test because it only lasts 0.75 of a second. And it's a massive pain. You don't need a... Well... I need a friend to test all the stuff. Alright, Dynamo stacks additively. I think fire rate reduction in general, so like if you get different sources of fire rate reduction, it's multiplicative, but I think from the same source they're additive, assuming that's the case. Does he actually have fire rate reduction? I didn't know that.
Class this afternoon.
Oh my god, he does, and it's minus 35%. Wait, don't tell me that this actually like stacks. There's no way, right? That would be so nasty if it stacked. I don't want to know, almost. Is it make puppet? Minus 35. Okay, no, it doesn't stack. At least, like, if you look there. Like, minus 35 is a lot, now that I realize. Like, if someone has no fire rate, that's almost... Rusted Barrel stacks as well, I'm pretty sure. Can I just make puppet? Wait. Clear, make mimic. Rusted Barrel. Oh, minus 35 was Rusted Barrel as well. Wait, Dynamo should have Rusted Barrel now. So, wait, 5. There we go. And then make puppet 1. Minus 50, yeah, it doesn't stack on that. Minus 35 is a lot. Especially for how little price that is crazy, no? Fire rate. I wish I could type in fire rate slow. I actually want Deadlock to change this. I don't really like the shop search as it is right now. I think it's very incomplete. But I wish like what I could do is if I typed in fire rate, instead of sorting by the tier, it would sort by like the stat, right? So like in the top it would show like fire rate, and then in the bottom it would be like fire rate slow. It'd be a lot nicer, I think, just from a usability standpoint, because I do struggle when I'm trying to find a specific item, and I just type in fire rate, and I can't type in fire rate slow or fire rate reduction. Yeah. If 2 people with Rusted Barrel on a person, I think that stacks. Whatever. How has that happened? That's the Sinclair thing. Savannah's still here. Okay. Very interesting. Okay, how am I gonna get 2 Rusted Barrels on 1 person? You know what? Duration. Let's make this a bit easier. Duration extension. So I need to summon a friendly. I'll summon a friendly Paradox, and then I will also get a Rusted Barrel, and then a duration extension. Where is it? There we go. And then slowing down time usually helps here. Oh, actually, wait, no. I do make puppet. Oh, but then he looks the other way. Wait, clear. And if I slow down time massively and take control, that will allow me to view his stats. Yeah, minus 50. Oh wait, that does stack then. Holy. That's nasty. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't think that would stack. Isn't it like... Oh, hello, on Twitch. As well. I should totally add a thing for the chats in the on stream. But I need to keep my YouTube and Twitch chat separate, I think, because of Twitch's rules. They are very particular about it. Let's see. I have missed a few chat messages. Update soon. I've seen that on the Reddit. I'm interested to know a lot more. I don't really look at too many leaks. I think because I keep seeing a lot of things of leaks, and then I see fluff or meme next to it. I'm like, oh god damn it. Hello. So I'm chilling, listening. Yes. Very nice. I'm doing damage amps. I should probably reflect that in the title of the stream, but I didn't know what to put the stream title as, so I just put like yap. I think it was recognizable enough. And it extracts the resist too. Kind of crazy OP in lane. Yeah, now I think about it, like Rusted Barrow, like that's some crazy value. Especially anti-gun, because just looking at the fire rate alone, I mean, you could buy like 3 or 4 of those across your team, right? And that's the same cost as like a tier 3, a single tier 3, and you'd have more fire rate nerfing, fire rate reduction than a single player with Juggernaut. Like, that's pretty insane. I mean, of course, Juggernaut has a bunch of stats, not to mention the investment bonus, whereas, like, obviously Rusted Barrow doesn't, but Rusted Barrow is, yeah, that's quite nice. I thought you couldn't stack items like that. But I guess you can. Or maybe it's only on Rusted Barrow, and there are other items you can't do that with. But yeah, I don't know. I've never tested items in like multiple users. I always just thought it was just not worth it. It's like crippling headshot. I think you can't use that on multiple players. Yeah, and the guy that has 50 plus armor gets reduced to 0. That would be, that's true. It's not many. It might just be Rusted. I wonder why Rusted is like that. Again, like, it comes kind of back to this whole stream of me wanting to do damage amps, although this will be done over multiple streams, because damage amplification is a topic that just runs so deep, it's annoying. Why can't they just have a unified system for damage amps like they do for weapon damage? I don't know. It would be really nice. But yeah, I wonder why Rusted stacks and maybe others don't. Yeah. Okay, anyway, back to my thing. So I was at Arctic Blast for damage amps. Escalating, okay, this one, escalating exposure. I know that one is annoying to test. Oh, focus sense, that's a good point. It's technically, it's like a delayed damage amp, it's weird, and Mystic Reverb also kind of comes under that. If I'm correct, like, focus sense used to be spirit damage, and now it's true damage. And I'm guessing on that, they changed it so you couldn't get lifesteal off of it. I think there's more items that don't stack to mention the Death you said in a couple video covering Shred. Decay stacks. Oh, and that. And is that really that crazy though? If Decay stack? Because you could just cleanse it, no? That's why I never buy it against Victor, because Victor can cleanse everything. Which I didn't realize for a very long time. And I should have. That's what makes him very annoying to kill. No way Decay stacks, that's evil if it does. We'll try it. Oh wait, I'm on the... Wait. Take control. Decay. And then if I make a puppet, and then have him buy Decay. Did he buy Decay? He did. No, he didn't. That didn't work. Wait. Fair follow. Hang on. Take control. I honestly, it makes Victor so insufferable to play against when he has the infinite debuff remove. Like, it's so pain. Because I like playing a lot of spirit characters. I say a lot, I'm close to a one trick. I just like playing one character for a long time. It's mandatory to silence Victor before playing debuffs. But even then, like, he'll eventually just outlive the silence and cleanse it anyway. That's how I see it, and that makes it annoying still. Like, so I like getting Spirit Burn a lot, and then I just learned that that massive 70% healing reduction is just completely pointless. It's just like, oh, I did a little bit of extra damage. I stopped a little bit of your healing. But you got rid of it. Great. Who is your one trick at the moment? I've been playing a decent chunk of Sinclair. I just really like nuking people. It's a lot of fun. But the problem with nuking people is they can just buy Witchmail. No, it's not Witchmail. Spellbreaker. Which makes me a little sad. And then I learned, wait, Sinclair can bypass that because the assistant will like bypass the... or one of the bolts will proc Spellbreaker, and then the other one of the bolts will be able to hit at 100% damage while Spellbreaker's down. And it's great. I love it. The only thing is I completely suck with his ult, and the amount of times I've stolen a lash ult to lash ult, and there's like no distance. It's like, oh, I'm just like ulting and I'm just staring at people doing nothing because I didn't upgrade my ult. So why is Dynamo spazzing out? He's just like, he's throwing hands at the moment. Oh, there we go. He's stopped now. But yeah. Did you know curse removes cooldown mean a love bite? I think you mean not... Is it curse? I think it was debuff remover. No, I saw on the Reddit. He's raising the roof. The nerd plays Sinclair on brand. No, but this is recent. For the longest time, I was playing Viscous. Then I kind of went through his builds, and it's probably just a skill issue. I was just playing badly. Because I think Viscous, you really want to get in the fight, and I'm just not good at that. I really like staying back. I'm so cautious at times, and then at other times I make ridiculous blunders and get myself killed in the middle of no man's land. So then I started playing Paradox, because Paradox's gun, I think I was just briefly interested in the idea of split scalers. So gun and spirit, right? And that was just kind of cool to me. Because Paradox you want gun damage, increases spirit damage, very cool, very nice. Yeah, and that was really interesting to me, and also some of the interactions, like, for example, one that I didn't realize was, like, I bought Mystic. You can prop Mystic Shot with the Carbine, which I thought was really cool. I'm like, yes. So then I could make a Spirit carry, but still have gun damage, and that was really nice. And also the swap. The swap was a lot of fun. I always loved, like, as a counter... It's a very unorthodox counter, I feel like. It's getting ability range or greater expansion, and when Lash ults, I just kind of ult him out the air and bring him to the ground, so his ult is completely useless. Which is really funny, but sometimes I miss and I get a bit sad. It's annoying. And let me read some YouTube chat. I got bored of playing Sinclair. The game took... Oh no, I got bored and started playing Sinclair. The game took 3-6-10. You need to think way more. Yeah, Sinclair is weird. It's cool, though. I just love the trickery of the bolts. It's like the angles. It's so fun. It's just like, oh, I'm gonna aim for you, and then it's like, oh no, that was never my intention. It's amazing, and I have some pretty like disgusting ones where you get players around corners, but like, because I think most players, they'll do what I'm gonna say like they're gonna look for an area where they can hit you directly. So like, let's say like players hiding around here, right? I mean, this is a bad example. Or like a player's like hiding around here, and like if you're a Sinclair, you're gonna aim like there-ish. Like you can't. I mean, you could probably aim under there, but that makes it hard to hit them, and the player knows it. But instead you aim kind of past them and then hit them directly. And I got like a nasty damage on like a 7 in a game once, and that was really fun. He didn't die, which was a little sad, because I hit him with the Omega boosted, the double bolt. It's fun. But yeah. Challenging with Fun Hero, definitely agree on Sinclair. Same with Viscous. Viscous is pretty challenging. I do get stuck a lot with the, like, ball. I think that's probably why I couldn't really enjoy Viscous that much. I just can't bounce that well. Sometimes I do insane, other times I do terribly. And I think also building I find a bit more difficult as well. I have to build, like, different items and such, and a lot of the time I just engage and just get instantly rinsed even in the ball. So I'm just, like, clearly not that good at engaging on fights. Will I be playing the new upcoming mode? I have not looked at leaks, but chances are I might. I'll be trophy collecting Sinclair all day long. Oh, I love trophy collecting. I haven't bought it in ages. I haven't bought it on Sinclair, really. I'm very greedy. I literally buy three 1,600s to get to the 4,800, and then it's just the rest spirit. I am so greedy. I just want more damage. It's so fun nuking. I mean, I know it's kind of like, it's low-key throwing, because I'm not buying counters. But like, a big damage. It's fun. Yeah. Anyway, damage amps. I don't necessarily have the most amount of time to stream, as I have stuff to do in the afternoon. So I should actually get listing all of my damage amps done with, and then maybe next time I stream we do more stuff, like actually testing. Okay, I did all the items. Alright, heroes. This is easy. This menu makes it so easy, and it's also cool. I love this. The stylizing of the characters here with the poses and the text, the font, sorry. It's cool. And also they added this here, which is nice. Alright, I don't think Abrams has a damage amp. I know they removed his flat weapon damage. I think it's still... Oh no, it's still there. They changed it, I guess. I thought it was weapon damage %. Sinclair needs his own video, Shiv. I've heard about... I saw the thing on Reddit about his damage reduction. Not damage, bloodletting. That seems weird. I totally could investigate it, but I think... I don't know. I just... Shiv Billy Paradox. Guys, there's a loads, yeah. I know that Bebop, this is not weapon damage. At least I'm pretty sure it's not weapon damage. Wait, Bebop 3. There we go. This is weapon damage. T2. But this is not. It's a straight up multiplier. It used to be, now it's a per bullet damage increase, yeah. They changed it back and forth on Abrams, because it was flat weapon damage, then they changed it to %, and now it's back to flat weapon damage again. Yeah. I wonder why they have flat weapon damage. It's one of those stats that it's kind of like, it's in a bit of a weird... I feel like it's in a weird place in terms of like the fact it's on a lot of shotgun characters. Which actually multiplies this effect, and then the only other one to have it is Talon. And I guess Haze technically has it, but it's not really. Completely different thing this is. Billy's damage amp, which is annoying. That's the one with true damage. Billy 3. That's the damage amp. I've tested that. That's weapon damage. It's not anything funny. Calico. Oh, that used to be 30%. It's 18% now. That is because they don't want to make melee too strong after charge. Doesn't flat weapon damage affect melee? Or did it used to and now it doesn't? I swear it does.
I've waited years.
Although that does make more sense actually.
I can't waste this chance.
Alright. Punch 60. Punch 67. Yeah, it does affect melee. It is quite literally increases audiences, so melee's gun shred. Whereas gun damage so it only makes it so much less oppressive. Yeah. Stat system in Deadlock is very complex. And the wording as well. There's also inconsistent wordings as well, I think. Yeah. Drifter. Oh, yippee. It's always so fun to go against a drifter. Hooray. This gun is actually interesting. They list it as a spread shot, but it isn't. It's just not a shotgun. Like, I can hit all three of my shots, and I'm still doing 23 damage, yet only hit, like, one of them. I'm trying to hit one of them. There we go. Like, you can see I'm hitting one, and it still does 23. Like, it's just not a spread shot. It's a multi-shot. Get it right. It literally functions the same as, like, split shot, I'm pretty sure. Alright, back to this. Dynamo. I don't think you have a damage amp. If you did, you'd be even worse than you already are, because I don't like seeing Dynamo players slam their one key. It's not fun. I know that's not a damage amp. At least I don't think it is. I mean, it's an execution. I'll just put Talon for execution. I don't think so. Maybe something worth testing later. No damage amp here, right? Make my life easy. Good. You have a damage amp. I know this. And it was changed. Silently. Valve. That matters. Ivy definitely doesn't have a damage amp, I don't think. Yeah, wait. It's bullet resist, okay. Kelvin. I remember I had like the weird idea of like, what if I like got into... Deadlock Wiki has a list of damage amp heroes. Oh yeah, I should actually use the wiki as a resource, but I do prefer to verify it myself in game. I just find that helps a bit. I don't want to... It's not that I think it's inaccurate, I just prefer it. It's always just good to verify like stuff myself and figure it out myself as well. Just to make sure, and then I can cross-reference with the wiki to make sure I'm correct. But yeah, talking about Calvin, one of my favorite things, I say favorite, it was just an interesting idea I had, like, how do you counter Calvin? And then I thought, what if I got Healbane and Alchemical Fire and then got in his face? And then when he threw down his shelter, it's like, I'm not in here with you, you're in here with me, while you burn in my Alchemical Fire. Which kind of works. Just don't get trapped in there with any enemies, or any other enemies. But yeah. Geist. Does she have a damage? Yeah, she does. I should know this. Geist. 3. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Don't think he has anything. Yep. You do have a damage amp. McGinnis 3. I should know that. Mina. No damage amp. But I think off stream I need to make like a testing plan for damage amps to like see, okay, what do they damage amp, what do they do, what do they not. And oh yeah, spirit damage is also weird when with damage amps as well. Because some forms of spirit damage, they're not amplified. Others are. And I think there's a pattern to it, but I haven't gotten around to testing it. And I think the best way to figure that out is to actually test damage amps first. And then once I've managed to kind of group the damage amps as best as I can, then I go and test the spirit damage. Oh, Deadlock, why did you do that? That's just not clean. Why did you leave the blank box? Don't tell me that that's there. Why? It's just not nice. You could have done a better job than that. I know this is a beta, but it's just not... You got it right here, and then you didn't... Krill, Para, Pocket, Shiv, Sinclair, Victor. Wait, Victor has a damage. Oh yes, this is 3, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Krill, his 1 stacks, so Mo and Krill 1. Page, she definitely doesn't have one. I just want to check. Paradox, also another infinitely stacked one. Pocket, one has one. Since when is that? That bug has been in the game for a long time. I don't know why it's still there. I've only just noticed it, but I don't play Mirage, so I don't look at his kit much. Shiv, yes, the Shiv 1. No, that's not his 1. That's his 4. I mean, there is also Shiv 3 to a degree. I don't know if that counts as a damage deferral. I doubt it. Sinclair 4. Is it 3? And then I guess it's 4 if you copy Shiv. I remember testing that ages ago. Victor, that's his 3. 4. 3. Mapping him. That's not a damage amp. I'm pretty sure that's not a damage amp, the 20%. I mean, I could always test it. Oh, I guess that also brings into question paradoxes. 3. I'll do the. I'll just put it there just in case. Paradox 3 headshot, and then Vindictive 4 headshot just in case. I know that
Greetings from the deep.
This, when it like bounces less damage, I think it's 50%, so that's always worth to look at. Viscous, I remember when it didn't have that. Man, that seems so. I mean, I get why, because it is insane in like a tight space, but a bit sad. Was 1, 2, 3. Nothing here. Viper. Nothing, I don't think. I don't think there is anyone else. That's just negative weapon damage. I always wondered how that stacks. It's the only source of weapon damage where like it's a negative value. I wonder if they were going to introduce more. I actually wonder why there aren't items like that, actually. Did you know Shiv with Bloodletting starts with heal beam versus lifesteal? Wait, what do you mean by that? Start heal bane versus what, like healing? It's affected by healing reduction? Is that what you mean? And it's affected by lifesteal as well. Because I think Bloodletting, it attributes the damage. You don't lifesteal the deferred damage. Oh wow, that's nuts. What the hell? I didn't know that. No, but logically you should, because the deferred damage, I know this because I've seen this in it's not that I don't believe you, it's just I think it really should though. Wait, let me actually just get a ship. Enemy ship. Come here.
Leave this to a professional.
Because I know, yeah, it attributes Bloodletting to me. Why is it minus 100%? What do you mean? Oh, there we go. Wait. If I max level, half my health a bunch. Oh wait, I need lifesteal first. Beach. Yeah, it's not, but it's also not showing the number. Oh, I forgot, I can't zoom in. But it's attributing damage to me. So yeah, that is interesting. So it attributes the damage to me as gun damage, mind you, but it doesn't, or as bullet damage, sorry. And it doesn't attribute the lifesteal to me, which, very interesting. Makes me wonder if it isn't actually bullet damage, it's just displayed like that, and it's actually like true damage behind the scenes, which is why, yeah. And it's even worse if the Shiv has heal bane or something, and then like it's just cutting your healing again. That would, yeah, that really sucks. What the hell? That's mad. I don't think that's fair. I think it should just be delayed lifesteal. That's really what it should be, but surprised it isn't. Yeah. Okay, I think I've gotten all the damage amps that I want, and I've included parrying. I really don't understand. I mean, in short, it just delays damage, I guess. That's the, like, long and short of it. I haven't looked into it much. I know there's a Reddit thread I saw some days ago explaining bloodletting. It had a lot of upvotes. I read it as too fast for me to remember any of the information. Which is very bad of me. I should have read it with a bit more diligence, but yeah. So okay, I've listed all of the damage amps, and I've gotten at least all of the damage amps that I think are worth looking at. Wait, I missed one, now that I realized, and it's technically the minus 20%. Oh my god, did they increase that? I swear. Oh no, was it minus 25 before? They nerfed it. And that would be in Furnaces 3. That's one I'm missing. Furnace 3 T1. Yeah, okay. I don't think I'm missing anything else in terms of just like outright multipliers that aren't not like the normal ones. I think I've gotten most of them, unless because Billy might have something melee related actually. Now it deals 60% heavy melee damage. What does that mean? Actually, that's an interesting one to look at. But yeah, oh no. I think that is all. The Rebuttal is the strongest damage amp of the game, not including the infinite stacking ones of, well, okay, you got Escalating, which is which stacks to like, isn't it 4.5 times 12, whatever that is? 4.5 times 12. That's 54. Then you have the infinite stack of Moe and Kuro and Paradox, assuming they still infinitely stack, which doesn't really cheat. It becomes 60% of the heavy melee. Assuming, of course, that they stack additively and not multiplicatively. I'm going to assume they do. No. No, I actually think they're going to be multiplicative. Because you're not applying this damage amp. So the parry damage amp increases the damage that one takes, and this damage amp on Rebuttal increases the damage you deal, therefore they should be different, and they'll multiply. Which is stronger than if they were to have added, I think. Wait, is it? No. 100 times by 1.3 times by 1.3. 169. Yeah, no, that is stronger, yeah. You want to multiply positive amps, and you want to add negative amps. That's what you want to do. Is really 3 damage amp or something else? Because it sounds like a damage amp, but it's not described that way. It's a damage amp that only applies to specific types of damage. So I'm just calling it damage. So normally when I say something is a damage amp, I'm usually referring to, does it multiply all types of damage? But for this like little thing that I say little, for this like big damage amplification document that I want to like do, which will contain all my research, I want to include those that only filter out like spirit, gun, bullet, whatever, just to like properly look into it. Did you see the Yamato clip rebuttaling away 200% on 1v5? I think I did. I think I know which one you're talking about. That was crazy. Universal damage amp versus specific damage. Yes, very, very nice. That is a good way to look at it. Could you explain Mercurial Magnum? That one's pretty easy. Yeah. As in the base bullet damage? I mean, I assume that's what you mean. Because the 60 damage is just bound to the ability. So I believe I dealt 102. So I think because it was reduced slightly. Wait, let me do that again because I should have. There we go. Clear. I mean that will be relatively straightforward. The additional 60. Oh wait, come on. Or has this broken? And oh yeah, there we go. 60. So that's straightforward. But the additional damage from your gun is based off of your base bullet damage, which you can find here. So you see that value called base, which contains starting and boons. It's just a percentage value of that. So right now I'm doing 73% of 28, which, yeah, 20, that seems about right. And that's basically it. Wait. Hang on. Oh, starting in boons, yeah. I don't think it includes... okay, golden statues. Oh, wait, I did get one. A weapon damage one. Does it... Oh, it wrongfully includes golden statues, which is a bit annoying. Again, another bug Valve. Please fix. If someone could so kindly clip this and, I don't know, put it on the forums, because I don't have a forums account. I should probably get one. Because I don't think golden statues, I don't believe it affects base bullet damage, yet it wrongfully says it does, which is very annoying. It affects your bullet damage, but not your base bullet damage. That's why Mercurial sucks as Wraith. I assume that's... Logically, Mercurial Magnum should be the same on basically every hero, because, like, it's a percentage of their base bullet damage. It really depends if they're good on gun. A base bullet damage is really low, but a fire rate is really high. So it evens out. It's, yeah. It's like a different... Mercurial Magnum is like a different flavor of weapon damage, but that was Spirit, yeah. That's a good way of thinking about it. It's, definitely an interesting item. It's cool. I was thinking about it on Sinclair, and like, what if I pair it up with his, like, 2, and then get, like, crazy spirit damage? Then I realized that's not really necessary, and also the assistant can sometimes be a bit weird with where it aims her stuff. Yeah. Anyway, do I still have time? I think I have a little bit of time. Not enough to play a game. I did want to play a game, although there's a bit of a problem with this account. I currently have no games on this account, because, I mean, yeah. So I don't really want to smurf. But I do want to play games on this account on stream. It's just like, when I play, I just kind of want to play not as me. It's just, you know, normal me. Yeah. Mercurial Magnum is really, really good over and Balance Spirit 120 on main damage. So you do 3 instead of damage, you're doing 3 times damage. The thing is, Mercurial Magnum is really interesting to me because it's a split. What was it? What do we call it? A hybrid item. That's what it is. And hybrid items are cool. I don't know. Like, it's like why Alan is his bullet damage is based on spirit, and I thought that was really cool. But I don't know how good hybrid builds are, and they also seem really hard to make. I don't know. Then are you saying I have an alter ego? I just have a personal account that I play on, that's all. Because it's the one I play Deadlock on most of the time. But yeah, I just wanna... It's just easy to chill. But it also is tied to my personal name, so yeah, ideally not. I should keep that all anonymous, ideally. Yeah. Yeah, but hybrid builds seem cool. They just seem hard to make. Yeah, I play anonymously. Yeah, I read the best way to play right now because of 99%. Oh yeah, because of this. This was interesting actually. I remember seeing a video. I don't know who it was by. I don't remember, but I remember seeing it. And it was covering the new investment. Oh, I say new, not this one. But when investment changed from, do you remember like tier-based investment? So you'd get like 6 weapon damage on the tier 1, you get like 12 on the tier 2, you get 12, like that kind of thing. And then he compared it to, or they compared it to the new one where it's like a cost-based investment. And I remember that was a really interesting video. I love the investment changes, investment by having hybrid goals, and makes buildcrafting very interesting. I think it's cool. I just kind of don't like the way that I don't like the fact that this is it's almost a silent system. Um, the game doesn't really tell you. At least I don't think it tells you that there's like you have an investment, and that's annoying. And also, this is really low contrast. Maybe it's just my monitor, but I can hardly read these values at the best of times. Yeah. So I wish they could change something about that. It's bad onboarding for sure, but we do have to realize it's an alpha still. True. That is a fair argument to make. But I don't know. I feel like MOBAs are kind of. I haven't necessarily played the most amount of MOBAs. Like I've played tiny bit of League, and I do mean tiny. I did not enjoy my time playing League, so I promptly quit after like 2 or 3 games. I don't know if anyone's mentioned, but your Twitch stream is pretty laggy. Not sure about YouTube. There probably isn't much I can do about it. It seems very out of my control. Bitrate. What's that? Settings. Is the stream lagging? It's not laggy for me. Okay. It's like it might just be, I don't know. I think it just could be a consequence of multi-streaming. It's probably that. Oh, there's my OBS froze. Oh, oh no. Oh, what happened? Oh. Hello? Oh, my OBS is weird now. If you run around as FPS lag, etc. Oh, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, my OBS is frozen for a second, and now it's all weird for me. I think the stream is fine. Oh no, it's not. It's completely broken. Oh, thank you, OBS. Just great. Your little guy went away. Yeah. He should still be there. It's the problem. He should be there. I don't know what's happened. My application is working just fine. Oh, you can see that. Oh, of course, if I like hover over the window, he shows up. You know, you can see the application I'm using. Lovely. Okay, well, we're gonna have to deal with it a bit. I mean, the stream I'm gonna have to end anyway. Also, I saw a question of what do I do in real life. I am trying to be a sports coach. That is the answer. It's a bit of a long road. Yeah. Well, this streaming. Yeah, I guess this reality streaming things break. Anyway, I do want to stream more. The problem is I can't really stream without interruptions very often. Like it's very hard to find time to do it because I don't really want to be interrupted because that would just be a massive pain. It's an interesting job, that's true. I mean, currently I'm still an assistant, so I don't actually have. I'm not actually a coach yet, but I would like to be. It would be very nice. Yeah. Working outdoors is interesting. It's also really cold. I'll say that much. It gets tough through the winter and tough through the summer, because in summer you have to contend with just, well, it's not really overheating, but like heat stroke, I guess. And just staying hydrated and sunburn, that's probably the worst part, because I always forget to put sun cream on, and I can't lie, it just never crosses my mind. So then I end up with like terrible tan lines, very funny ones. Especially on my arms. And in winter, honestly, I don't mind it as much because I find it easier to stay warm than to stay cool. Yeah. But yeah. I should actually say. Yeah. What was the time? 3:41. Oh, actually, yeah. I should probably... I think I'll end the stream now. Do I have any social media accounts? Okay, that I'm glad I saw that before I ended. I don't actively use any, really. It's just YouTube and Twitch now. Yeah. What else? I have a Reddit account, but I only use that to post and just promote stuff because the Deadlock wiki, what? Deadlock Reddit is very nice in the fact that they allow self-promotion. I actually really like their philosophy to self-promotion, where it's just like, you can self-promote, and like, if it does, you know, because it just means like if you self-promote something that's bad, it will just fall to the bottom like any other average post, and if it does well, then it's considered a quality post. It's no different from a normal post. I actually think that's great of the Deadlock Reddit to have self-promotion allowed, and I think they should keep that rule. I hope that never changes, because I know that there are a lot of Reddits that just don't like self-promotion at all. But yeah, I have a Reddit, which I use to look at the Deadlock Reddit. Oh yeah, I'm in the Deadlock Discord as well, so people can always at me, but I don't have a Discord server, mostly because I don't want to manage a server. That just seems like not fun. I can't lie. And I know, like, obviously you could just get like volunteer mods, but I don't really want to deal with the hassle, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it's just it could become very active, and I'm not interested in that. Even though the community, like, there's a relatively small subscriber base, so it wouldn't probably be that bad, but, like, still, it's just social media. I stay off it, like, me as a person, I just kind of stay off social media. I don't really like to be on it much. I do not doom scroll TikTok or Instagram. A very good habit. Anti-self-promotion is always really annoying, because how the fuck are you supposed to reach people with some self-promotion? Exactly! That's why I'm glad the Reddit had self-promotion. It's just great. Chad mods for that. I mean, self-promotion is kind of the reason my first video did as well as it did. Because in the first 12 hours it had like 100 views. And then I put it on the Reddit, and then it just helped it so much. Like, I cannot overstate how nice that is. Have you played Victoria? No. I've seen Victoria gameplay though, because I've watched Martin Cito Pants, and it looks interesting. But I don't play that many games. Yeah, I guess true to my almost one-tricking self, I basically play one game almost religiously. Like, a long time I was playing Apex Legends. Like, it was basically the only thing I played. Yeah. So, yeah. Let's see. I actually have not looked. I don't usually have the like live viewer like stats on my thing, so it'd be interesting to know how many. Because it's very nice, chill chat. I cannot lie. It's very nice. I'm very not used to streaming. I should totally do some games. I do want to do some games on stream. But I think I'll have to get myself out of Obscurus and into my own rank on this account, as I obviously just play on my own personal account. I'd rather just play on Yapistism, just because, yeah. On stream, I think that'd just make more sense. But I obviously know that, like, smurfing is very bad. I mean, I guess the good thing is I'm not necessarily the highest rank, so, like, I wouldn't be trembling on many people's toes, because I'm not an Eternus or anything. I'm not even high rank. I'm an emissary. I'm an EU player. Yeah. So yeah, I don't want to tread on many people's toes. So maybe I'll play some games on this account, just get them out the way, and then, or I could play the Obscurus games, but I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, because let's see, where is my Eve testing? There we go. Yeah, we go here. Yeah, like as you can see, I played nothing because this account I kind of just made for the purposes of streaming and like making videos on. So yeah, that'd be interesting. Or maybe I do something where I just kind of get suggested to play something and then just do it, right? Like, I don't know, play like Punch Mirage or something. Not that I'd ever want to do that, but yeah, just something random and like Emissary, Viscous, Sinclair, Phantom Furnace at least. Problem is, I'm too greedy. I love... Okay, this is like the annoying thing about deadlock. If you want to win, you don't want your game to last long. Like, honestly. But if you want to see 1 million damage, you want those 1 hour games where you get to like 70k souls and get all your items and have a full build. Melee page is really fun. Melee anything is really fun. I remember I had a game once where the guy was like melee only and we meleeed the whole lane and the whole game. It was so fun. The guy kept his promise. He was a lash, I think. It was hilarious. We were just punching each other. This was when solo lanes were still a thing. And we just kept punching the hell out of each other. It was great. It was a proper brawl. We didn't use any abilities. It was just punch, 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 punch. Teammates didn't often come to our lane, but when they did, it kind of ruined it, which is a little sad. But it was properly funny. I wish I recorded it and then put it to Reddit or something. It was great. But yeah. I mean, if I do play and like I'm not on a hero I'm used to, I'm actually gonna play like poo. I'm gonna play like a fucking initiate where I'm like, how to do this?
Who doesn't love a surprise?
Even though I know all the abilities off by heart, despite not playing everyone, I've just looked at the hero menu for that long. But it's just like actually trying to like figure out how to do things. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, people got way too good at parrying. I'm too greedy, man. Punching is so fun. They had to make punching the most fun thing in Deadlock. It's just like, why is heavying so fun? The effect and everything is just great. And then it's so tempting. It's like the punch kill is the best kill. There's no other way to kill a player other than punching them. It's so satisfying. And it's annoying because people parry when they're about to die and then you die instead. You live for the satisfying kill. But yeah. Anyway. I will head off. That will be this damage amplification stream for today and a bunch of yap. Next stream, I think I'll start testing some of the damage amps and maybe I'll do a game as well. I don't know when the next stream will be. But yeah, it was good being with you guys and yapping. It's great. So I will see you in the next stream or the next video.